met my wife in the mountains of Cebu. I had tried with all my might not to be distracted with all the pretty ladies there. I was there, after all, to deepen my faith and my walk with God and to hone my leadership skills. But she entered my radar about into the second week of the 4-week program. She was beautiful, but I hadn't noticed her before, probably because she was quiet. I, on the other hand, she thought, was very noisy, thankfully not obnoxious. When I left for Manila, I had felt such heartache that I could not understand leaving that place and all the friends I had made, and this one particularly. We continued to correspond. I discovered that we were both of mixed Filipino-Chinese descent, and we both like watching movies. There were more and more things that we had in common, and there were more things we discovered about each other. Finally, after a year, I decided to take our friendship to the next level. I flew to Cebu and met her, and when she alighted from the taxi, as I helped her get out, I took her hand and never let go. Thankfully, she reciprocated my feelings. We told her parents, and they were suddenly very alarmed. Her dad started pacing back and forth while mom gave me the look. I then started panicking and started talking faster. Since it was in Cebuano, I could not understand, but then I quietly whispered, "What's going on?" She said that they thought that we were getting married. I said, "No, I have nothing to feed your daughter." I was still in law school then. Fast forward a year, then two. I was in law school in Diliman still. She was working in Cebu. Time passed and we grew apart. I missed her, but also did not get to share as much with her because this was before FaceTime or Skype. And remember, the internet was just born, and so speed was just 36 kilobytes per second. If you don't know how fast that is, you can look it up on Google. And so, I had to resort to something called an only weekend call using a now defunct company called Xtelcom. I asked for my dad's old car phone, which was as big as a laptop. I had fixed the electrical shortages, even though I was not a very technical person. But because of love, we were able to talk to each other. But I had to put the phone down every 30 minutes because it overheated so much. Difficult as it was, love found a way, until love got tired. And so after 2 years of long-distance relationship, I called her and wanted to break it off. She was calm, surprisingly, but said that she wanted to do it in person. And so she talked to her boss, asked for a leave of absence. She called me up a few days later, sounding very excited. And I thought to myself, you sound very happy for somebody who's about to break up. Turns out, their conversation with her boss made an interesting twist, wherein after she asked for a leave of absence to go to Manila, he said, "Do you want to work there? We have a position open and we would love to have you fill that position because we need somebody we could trust there." And so what was supposed to be our breakup meeting turned out to be the end of our long-distance relationship and the beginning of our 4-year face-to-face relationship. She relocated here, and after law school, after taking the bar, after the results, we got married. Now, after 5 kids, tuition fees, a mortgage, bills, and all the love in the world, the sovereignty of God is to be thanked for leading me to go up the mountain and meet not just Him, but the daughter whom He planned for me since the beginning of time. And though long distance and busyness and planned breakups may get in the way, His sovereign purposes in making possible what had already seemed impossible just proves that God causes all things to grow and fall in its perfect place, ourselves notwithstanding.